What's up guys, welcome back to the channel once again. My name is Tim Tesi. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like and also comment. To my returning viewers, thank you so much for love, thank you so much for support, for always coming back and watching my video. Greetings to my brothers and sisters all the way from the Caribbean countries. So guys, after Donald Trump really suspended a migrant visa for Jamaica, this time round Jamaican PM and Holness, he has really come out and sent a feedback to the United States. He is talking about the diplomatic relation between Jamaica and United States, because we all know that Jamaica and United States has the strong diplomatic relationship. So guys, before I dive in, let's listen this feedback from the Prime Minister, and then I'll come back with more comment. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and all full credit goes to the original creators of this video.
So people are beginning to look back at Jamaica seriously to come back. Now, for those persons who have, genuinely, there's always a certain number of persons who genuinely want to migrate, they want access. We don't train nuclear scientists here, for example. They might want to take up a course in nuclear science, they have to migrate to whatever it is. So those are persons who are going to be affected by this without a question. And of course, we do have an obligation to pursue the diplomatic channels, but we must always bear in mind that's a sovereign decision by a sovereign country. And we make no pronouncements on it other than we will use our diplomatic efforts to restore normalcy. But bear in mind the position. We must build our own country. And we need to stop this kind of view that, it's so easy to say, there's a kind of cynicism, but this is no reality. Mm-hmm. Other countries may very well follow suit. There is a growing public view in many developed countries. I don't know if Jamaicans follow international affairs, but you're seeing a growing trend for countries to want to stem immigration. So we need to look.
If there's no enthusiasm on your part to really lobby the Trump administration.
Oh, no, that's not what I've said. That's not what I've said.
Jamaicans to be exerted.
No, that's not what I've said. I've said we will pursue diplomatic channels. Mm-hmm. We definitely will do that. But we are going to pursue even more, making our country the place of choice to live, work, do business, raise families, and retire in paradise. I think that is a greater objective than we must.
Not to venture too far off the purpose of my presentation, but simply to say that every day I pray for the nation. We are living in changing times, uncertain times, uncharted waters in many instances. And my job as the steward of your affairs and the servant of your wishes is to keep Jamaica safe. Not to steer into waters for which we don't have to go. Not to invite problems on ourselves when we have our own problems to deal with. This is not us recoiling from our principles and duties. Jamaica has always been consistent, and we have always been the strong voice of reason for small developing countries globally, and continue to be. Many of the issues that are presently being discussed, if persons who comment on these issues would only do a very cursory research into the matter, they would see the positions that Jamaica has taken and continue to take. So what is happening, You know, Jamaica has already taken its position long before others would have sought to enunciate any current positions. So, we give God thanks for keeping Jamaica safe in turbulent geopolitical and geoeconomic times. We have navigated those waters very carefully, very skillfully, and we will bring the ship of the Jamaican state to the destination of prosperity for which God has ordained.
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you have listened very well that feedback from the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness. He was speaking in one of the radio station and he was responding to the questions from how he will react towards the travel ban for the migrant visas for the Jamaicans, because recently United States imposed a 75 ban to the countries across all over the world, and Jamaica was one of the countries that is affected for the migrant visa. So this time round, I expected all the CARICOM to come together and respond to what this ban, but this time round Andrew Holness has responded in one of the interview, but I know I'm expecting more response from the CARICOM countries, because this ban has been affected Guyana, Barbados, Bahamas, St. Lucia, Grenada. So it has affected some the Caribbean countries. It's among the 75 countries. So this means that those affected, who wanted their family to be relocated to the United States, will not go through, and those who are looking for the student visa and also doing their part-time job like the migrant will not go through, and this ban has been issued until further notice, so we don't know how long it will be end. So this time round, Andrew Holness, he has really come out and said respond to this ban. And one of the crucial things that is Andrew Holness was talking about is the strong diplomatic relation with United States. He's telling us that he's going to talk with the diplomatic relationship between the United States and also Jamaica, so that they can lift this ban. And diplomatic relation, it works because we have the embassy of United States in Jamaica, and also we have the embassy of Jamaica in United States, and you find that most of Jamaicans are in United States, because Jamaica having a population of 2.8 million and people living outside approximately 3 million, you find that most of those people living in United States are from Jamaica and the Caribbean countries. So the most affected country is the Caribbean country. So because number one, this is expecting that we have some people who wants to relocate to United States, who wants to go to United States for the family. Maybe he wants to take your wife or your family, but this has been suspended, and you cannot wait because they are telling us until further notice. And I said earlier that this administration of Donald Trump is not care about what is happening, because we remembered very well he came out and banned some African countries that will not go to United States, and also he has also suspended the green lottery. And this is some of the policies that Donald Trump is targeting. And instead of Donald Trump coming and solve the big issues in United States, he is really fighting for the outside the United States. He is fighting. He wants to keep peace in other countries. He wants to punish other countries and leave the United States citizens suffering, because we saw how he came out and arrested the Venezuela's president Maduro, and also that response was sent by the Donald Trump after the capture of that president. And I did hear a video. It also Donald Trump was also targeting for the Caribbean countries, though those Caribbean countries that were really we really not following the regulation of the policies of the United States. Don't it was to be captured, and that's why the Bruce Golding, he came out and really said about the capture of the Caribbean countries. And we all know that Caribbean countries has so many interests. European countries are so many interested with the Caribbean country. I don't know why these people really love the Caribbean countries, and Jamaica being one of them. So this ban, I know it will really affect so many people in Africa and also those 75 countries. And until further notice, because somebody is maybe trying to go and looking for the visa working there, but he will not attend that because of this travel ban and also a banning of this visa. So we are expecting more leaders to come out and address these issues, because United States being the superpower, it must accumulate so many people. Besides seeing more deportation from this country, because we have seen some of the people being deported, like the whites being like the Somalis being deported, blacks being deported, and also crime in Maga and also Nebraska. It has the high time it must be accumulate so many people, and we all know that United States were built by the black people. Black people, they are the one who really built the United States. And so, guys, let's interact more in comment section about this message. Is this message of Andrew Holness applying the diplomatic relationship towards solving the ban of United States? Is it right, or we allow him to live about that and address the issue, because we want this issue to be addressed as a CARICOM, because we are awaiting the response from the Barbados PM, that is the Mia Motley. We are waiting this because these ladies are fearless, but we all know that Andy Holness cannot speak like he's not the fearless like the Barbados Prime Minister. So thank you so much for watching me. I'm your host, Team Tessie Reaction. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, and please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. Bye for now. See you in the next one.